So my name is Jonathan Cahill and my job title is Director. Outkast Panda Crew started as a car club in 2017, and in 2021 we went down the road of becoming a community interest company. We wanted to do this because we were invited to go to a memorial run on the estate for a young chap that passed away. When we got there, we encountered quite a lot of antisocial behaviour. There was a load of kids on motorbikes, driving around, doing burnouts, and even burning out the motorbikes right in front of police. So it was a case of, I just went up to them and said, you know, why are you doing this? And the response was, we're bored, we've got nothing to do, there is nothing in the estates to do. So I thought to myself, you know, maybe there's something we can change. Maybe there's something that Outkast Panda Crew can do to help the community tackle this thing, because there has to be something that we can do together. So the initiative was, what do you guys like to do? If it's not football or rugby or mainstream activities or hobbies, what do you do? They're like, we like motor cars. I was like, well, you know, great. I like motor cars. I like to work around with cars. You like motorbikes? Great. We're already doing this on the streets. We're doing it in driveways. We're doing it in public car parks. Anywhere we could, we can get a little bit of teaching and knowledge where we can get involved with kids to get doing it. So when we got the unit, which was a year later, it was a massive milestone. So we started to advertise out and say, get as many kids down, get them off the estate, get them away from that label of trying to be, all I can do, all I can achieve is, say, a drug dealer, or spend their lives on the dole or on benefits and things like that.
HU7 and Brandzone has a history of being a kind of a dysfunctional kind of area where we'd have a lot of crime and antisocial behaviour historically. And organisations like this are not only needed, they're absolutely vital to stop that kind of trait. And what we have is, if you have different options for kids to go and use in the community, that are built in the community, then it takes them away from the stuff that we don't want them to be doing, like the antisocial behaviour, crime, early intervention for drugs, alcohol. And when you come here at 15 or 16, it stops that route. So your weekends become about Outkast Panda, your story on social media becomes about that, your friend groups becomes about that, and it just changes the trajectory that you're on. And at 14 and 15, if you can just literally change that trajectory a little bit, it can change your whole life. So that's why stuff like this is so vital in the community, yeah.
So there's a massive variety of skills that people can learn here. So they can learn from the electric side of it, they can learn welding, they can learn the mechanic side, they can learn the body paneling side, and they can learn the painting side. So there's 5 different subjects that they can learn from. So with us, we give them the experience, we give them the belief, we give them the confidence to change their ways, and then push them onto apprenticeships, traineeships, and employment.
It can only be beneficial to not only the young people that come to these, but the communities where they live. So it benefits the whole community. It assists us as a police force in tackling antisocial behaviour and showing the young people a different direction from where they may be heading. When they're coming to the ages of the late teens and then looking for jobs, these sort of skill sets set them up to be able to put themselves forward for a role in this sort of department. So again, it doesn't just benefit them now, it shows them a direction for when they get older.
Outkast Panda just done an event with the police, and I was in Orchard Park, and it was to do with a young man that lost his life on a bike. And one of the PCOs up there, Dawn, was the first responder, and she turned up on site, and she spent time with this young man as he lost his life, unfortunately. And that's what this is about. It's about trying to offer our kids an opportunity to take the skills that they have, put them into something constructive, and take that and move it forward into a career or another path and change the roundabout that we have in this state at the moment. And it's just, we need more of them. We need them funded better. We need more of Jonathan and Claire. We need more of the young people that are involved. And that's what we're aiming to do.
The Outkast Panda Crew, it's a breath of fresh air. It's something completely different. It's got practical engineering input. It's learning skills that will be certainly transferable, but it's also experiences. It's mixing with different adults, people who have done different things. It's raising aspirations. That means that things like antisocial behaviour, car theft, motorbike theft, crime within shops and what have you will reduce.
I think Especially nowadays, people that are employing, they want experience. And so having that experience at a younger age, ready to go into it, it gives you that extra step from maybe some other people are. So it allows you to be more employable. So yeah, it can only be beneficial to have more funding for these sort of places.
So the funding that we'd be trying to get, or the funding that we'd hope that they'd get, would be to offer equipment, tools, services, so stuff that they can give away for free. So funding something like this and having something like this is an absolute winner for the city, and it's something that we should be supporting 100%.
We have quite a few success stories. We've had 46 kids come through the door this year, and I'd say about 50% of them went through onto other things like apprenticeships. So there's a case study we have where we have two brothers that have come from a family that have had generations of not working. So from this, we've broke that cycle. One of the brothers has become a technician in Mercedes, which is absolutely incredible. He's now on an apprenticeship there. And we have this other brother who is now at college, and he's studying mechanics as well. We also have another student who comes down here, and he's got the holy grail of apprenticeships in motorsport. So he goes down to Boston there now. So that's an incredible story. And again, completely changed their lives around by coming here, getting the confidence, getting the belief to then succeed and go forward. And it shows what we can do.
Business needs people. We have a shortage of people in the Humber region, and if business sort of supported some of this, and an organisation like Outkast Panda Crew, I think they would reap dividends.
Like, since I've been here, I've learned like how to do an oil change, how to fix a body panel, so like body filling,
how to do suspension and servicing,
how to spray paint a car, how to weld.
Wiring, I did quite a bit of the wiring in the boot on this, just like taping it down and like making sure it, is all in place so that it all looks nice and tidy.
Like, it keeps you from like going into like bad stuff and getting in trouble with police and antisocial behaviour. So, yeah.
Having a place where kids who are interested can learn, I think, is brilliant, and I'm really grateful for the people here that give us these opportunities to come and learn new things, to do what we enjoy.
It's definitely put me in a good position to go where I want in life. Yeah.
Everyone needs to look up to someone. And if these are getting the opportunity to come to these projects and look up to someone that knows a lot about cars and can teach them how to respect the car, that's only a positive for them, being steered away from someone that has no respect for a car and how to use them or to look after them.
We can only do this because we're all volunteers. We have 7 volunteers here, and we have 5 of them who are mechanics, 2 of them are MOT testers, and one's a master technician. And they come here out of the absolute passion that they have for motor cars, and they come here and teach kids. They get to pass on their knowledge and their passion for motor vehicles to the young people who you can see from their faces and from what they get out of it. And it's incredible. But we want to have full-time staff here. Even if it's 1 or 2, it'd be good to open up during the days where we can tackle a lot of neat kids, not in education and training. That's who we want to tackle as well. And we want to be taking these kids in during the day where they can learn, because we've given them the chance, the belief and the confidence to then go forward into what they need to have for the rest of their lives.
Projects, youth engagement projects, where people are being taught new skills, new experiences, given aspiration, are very, very important. And it's important that we actually get these people engaged and their aspirations raised, because they will then go on, hopefully, to do bigger and better things.
Because if all they're being told throughout their young lives is, you're bad, you can't do this, you're only from Brandsome, you're only from Orchard Park, you only live in Hull, mate, you ain't going anywhere. And the fact is that they can do it, because, we've already proved it. This year alone, it's been incredible for us to just kind of go from, here's a group of kids, now we've pushed you onto apprenticeships and college and other education purposes. It's incredible what they can kind of go, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I will do that. I've done it. So that's what we want to do. It's get away from antisocial behaviour, get away from being little bastards. And then moving forward, again, it all boils down to confidence and what you've been told all the live long time. It's like when they come in here and they've got the little roadman jacket and they're all in the puffer jacket and they think I'm big and hard, and they put their overalls on, they kind of go, yeah, I can learn that. What do you want me to do, mate? Go put, 10 million onto whatever it needs to be. And you're like, yeah, I can start ratcheting it off. And, it's just from that they go, what else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? And it gives them the confidence to kind of go, yes, I can do this. I can achieve. I can become something big. Yeah.